Before you say anything, yes, I pulled my pants down and jumped out a window. No, I'll not be taking any questions, but you need to hear the full context. Because when I was 5 years old, I genuinely believed I was about to get taken by La Llorona. Like, taken. This is that story. Okay, quick context. I'm Filipino, and Filipino households already come preloaded with a full roster of nightmare creatures: the aswang, the tikbalang, the generic all purpose mumu your titas threaten you with. We all have our own white lady. If you know, you know. The white lady of Balete Drive in Quezon City. A woman in a white dress who appears in the back seat of taxis at night on this one haunted street lined with creepy balete trees. Drivers straight up refuse to take that road alone after dark. That's how real she is to people. But my dad decided to go international. He hit me with the La Llorona, the Mexican weeping woman. And here's the thing, it's not even random because the Philippines and Mexico were both Spanish colonies collected by galleon ships going back and forth across the Pacific for like 250 years. Words, food, and yes, ghosts traveled on those boats. So a Filipino dad telling his kid a Mexican ghost story is basically a centuries old crossover episode. And the La Llorona is not just some ghost lady, she is the ghost lady. The legend goes back centuries. Some versions trace her to colonial Mexico, and some people even connected her to older Aztec omens, like the goddess Cihuacuatl, who is said to wander at night weeping for her children before the fall of Tenochtitlan. So this woman has been in the game for a minute. The most famous version, there's a woman named Maria. She's gorgeous, like the whole village is obsessed with her. She marries this wealthy man. They have two kids. Everything's cute until it's not. He starts dipping, ignoring her, and in most tellings, she catches him with another woman. And Maria just snaps. In a moment of rage, she takes her children to the river and drowns them. And the second she realizes what she's done, it's too late. She searches the river all night, screaming for them. And by some versions, she drowns too, from grief or by her own doing. But when she gets to the gates of the afterlife, she asks one question: where are your children? And she can't answer. So she's cursed to walk the earth, trapped between two worlds, searching them forever. And that's why they call her La Llorona, the weeping woman. People say you'll hear her before you see her crying. La Llorona, I miss mijos. Oh, my children. Ah. And here's the detail that ruined my childhood. They say if her cry sounds far away, she's close. And if it sounds close, run. Also, and this is the important part for the story, she doesn't just cry. She takes kids out after dark, kids near water, kids who don't listen to their parents. She mistakes them for her own, and they're never seen again. Mexican parents have been using her as the ultimate behave or else threat for generations. Behave or La Llorona will take you, which is exactly the same energy as Filipino parents going, Matulog ka na, may mumo dyan. Go to sleep. There's a ghost out there. Different country, same psychological warfare. And 5-year-old me, already raised on the white lady and aswang stories, believed every single word. So, it's a regular night. I'm 5. My dad tucks me in, and instead of a normal bedtime story like normal father, this man decides tonight is the night. I learn about La Llorona in detail with voices. And right before he leaves, he leans in all serious and goes, Anak, if you ever see her, there's only one way to survive. And I asked him, what is it? My father told me, you pull your pants down and you jump out the nearest window. Little me, I was nodding and I listened. I know how that sounds, but I'm 5. This man taught me how to tie my shoes. He's my most trusted source. If dad says the anti La Llorona protocol is pants down, window out, then it's simply the protocol. So I go to sleep, barely. And I remember this so clearly, in the middle of the night, "Wake up, wake up. I heard something," my father said. My dad grabs my hand and we start creeping through the house. And it's silent, absolutely silent. The kind of quiet where you can hear your own heartbeat. We turn the corner into the living room, and my dad suddenly stops, puts his arm out in front of me, and he whispers, "Do you hear that?" And I hear it, crying, faint crying. And my 5-year old brain immediately pulls the lore. If she sounds far away, she's close. And then I look out the window and I see her, a woman in white in my yard, not moving, just standing there. And then I swear on everything, her head turns slowly towards the window, gone. She's gone from the window. And I'm like, okay, okay. Maybe she left. Maybe she found some other kid to. No, she's in the house. The weeping woman was in my house. And she starts walking towards us, and the crying's getting louder and louder. And my dad yells, "I'm not, you know what to do." And listen, instinct took over. Training kicked in. I did not hesitate. I did not think in one fluid motion. And honestly, the athleticism was crazy for a 5-year-old. I whipped my pants down and jumped out the window. And I'm laying there on a cushion that was conveniently placed outside the window. And my first thought was, wait, why is there a cushion here? I look up and my dad is at the window crying. Not La Llorona crying, laughing so hard, no sound is coming out, crying, slapping the window still. And then La Llorona herself walks up next to him and pulls the hair out of her face. And guess who it was? It was my mom. The weeping woman was my mother in her nightgown, my Filipino mother doing a Mexican ghost, a multicultural haunting. The crying, my dad playing a sound on the stereo, the cushion pre-placed. This was a planned operation. There was a whole conspiracy in my household, and I was the target. My dad could not breathe for like 10 minutes. My mom felt bad for maybe 4 seconds, and then she was gone too. And I'm just standing in the yard at 2 a.m., pantsless, betrayed, rethinking my entire family tree. So, yeah, that's my real life encounter with La Llorona. Was it real? No. Did my soul temporarily leave my body? Absolutely. Do I still to this day get a little tense when I hear crying outside all night? Next question. And the wildest part, I can't even be mad because the story has been retold at every single family party, every birthday, every Noche Buena. Somebody brings it up. My dad is a menace. My mom was shockingly committed actress, and I'm the kid whose pants down window dove to escape a ghost from a whole different country. Couldn't even get haunted domestically. My dad imported the fear. Anyways, if your parents ever pranked you with folklore based psychological warfare, drop it in the comments because I refuse to believe I'm the only one. Like, subscribe, and remember if the crying sounds far away, she's already in the house.